Welcome to your weekly focus for February the 20th through to the 26th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the loving, supportive, positive energy you send my way each and every day. Truly, thank you. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for us this week. Judgment. Judgment is our very first card here. This is telling us to stay grounded, to not fly off the handle on very limited information. Okay, you hear something, research it. Ask validating questions. We need to use good judgment, strong judgment, and that means we have all the facts in front of us. We've done the legwork, we've done the groundwork, we know what we're saying yes to, we know what we're saying no to. We are the diplomat. The Empress. Now, she's been a strong card, and she is the second card. So this is talking about the new, creative, wonderful paths, beginnings that we can enter. Now, we do have the new moon. We do have the solar eclipse on the final day of this week. So we are looking towards those new paths. We are looking towards being the entrepreneur, the explorer, the pioneer. We're looking towards planting new seeds. So this is a week to do your new moon affirmations, absolutely. I'll include the link below. And only if you listen to it one time or listen to somebody else, I don't care. Get some positive affirmations that you can do. Because what you want to do is you want to create a mantra for yourself. You want to own it. You want to take ownership of those words. You want to raise your vibration. You want to raise your energy, and you want to look towards the new beginnings that you are creating in your life. And the Emperor sits right next to the Empress. So, our first three cards, people, for this week. This is a powerful week for us. We have Judgment, telling us that we have to use good judgment, and then we have the royal family sitting here. Not some kings and not some queens, but the Emperor and the Empress themselves. Now, the Emperor and the Empress are two of the strongest, highest intuitives in the deck. And why? Because a true intuitive power is one where you can take wisdom in, and then you present yourself with a question, a problem, a plan. And you don't know how you are going to do it, how it's going to work out, what challenges are going to be met, and how you're even going to take the first step. And you take it in, and then your subconscious goes to work and taps into all the wisdom that you've taken in from this point, and out pops that answer. That's your intuition coming through, saying this is the right path forward. This is the right next step forward. So that's why we can go to bed at night with a problem that has probably kept us up an extra hour or two anyways, and then wake up in the morning and go, why did I even worry? I can just do this. It's so simple. That's because you gave it to your subconscious to tap into your wisdom, your higher wisdom, your experience, your knowledge. So with two diplomats on the board, and the Judgment card being first, we really don't want to be spontaneous in our actions this week. We really need to think things through. We really need to understand why we are saying yes, why we are saying no, why we are taking a step forward, why we are taking a step back. And we don't want to do anything to disrupt that kind of energy. We want to be the true diplomat in our lives. We don't want to just throw in the towel and say, I've had enough, and then try and think of the reasons why. We want to contemplate it. We want to give ourselves some quiet time, some time of reflection, prayer, meditation, just some deep breathing. We're such shallow breathers. And just by taking a couple of and slowing it down. You can get so centered, and then you can bring in the reason, the sound reasoning in how to go forward. And then we have the Page of Swords, and this is our inner child. Now, she's crossing really over the Empress here in the way I would lay down the cards. So this is really about, it has to be about your goals, your dreams, your desires, your wants. This is recognizing and honoring the inner child in you. Your passions, your dream, your love, your humanity. It's time to embrace who you are and who you want to be going forward. You can't plant seeds at the end of this week on somebody else's dreams, somebody else's path. You have to be independent in your approach to what you truly want going forward. It has to bring in a passion within you. You have to understand the value it brings to your life in order for it to be something, in order for it to be sustainable, long-lasting, a strong foundation. We have the Ace of Cups is the underwriting energy, so we will see what paths are opening up to us. We will see where we want to go. This is also the give and take of looking at where we can give in life in order to receive in life. And we don't give to receive, it's just an automatic. So look towards where you can give, where you can help, where you can be of some kind of comfort or service. This is about embracing your passions, your love. This is about new friendships forming, new relationships happening in our life, partnerships happening in our life. This could be new career opportunities, new stature within the community, a new lease on life, health and well-being, your spirituality. And you are going to be shown hints, signs, clues on where you should be looking towards growing that new, unique path in your life. We have the Two of Cups as our overriding energy. So yes, this is all about new opportunities showing up in your life, new people showing up in your life, new relationships forming in your life. So embrace them. Go with the flow. Go with the new experiences. Now remember, we have to be the diplomat. We have to be grounded. So we can't just jump into something without thinking it through. We can't, we don't want to say yes to something without at least giving it some pause, some reflection. But this is talking about brand new experiences and brand new experiences opening up to you. New path forward. Maybe it's growing your spirituality, but within a group or with another person. Health, this could be teaming up with other people, all going towards the same goals, our like-minded goals. This could be new career opportunities, new business opportunities, stature within the community or the neighborhood or the world. We have the Four of Cups with the Ace of Wands. This is very much about gratitude and being grateful for what you already have so that you can grow upon it. And your thoughts will, as you start saying, I'm thankful for being able to see, to touch, to hear, to love, to walk. I'm grateful for the people in my life, the things that I have. I'm grateful for the path of what I'm going to walk. I'm grateful for being given that day, that hour, that moment in time to step forward, to create new things in my life, to touch people in new ways, to embrace myself and understand the beauty of who I am. And this is going to, it brings out a higher intuition. It brings out new thoughts, just seemingly out of the blue, to what you can actually create in your life, of how you can use that as a tool to go forward. Where you thought you were limited, now you see potential. Where you thought the impossible, now you see the possible. Six of Pentacles, and this would be your work and career area of life. So it could work one of two ways, this energy. One, you have been giving of yourself when it comes to work, when it comes to career. Maybe you're polishing up your resume. Maybe you are taking some additional courses. Maybe you are just showing up for work every day and taking on extra paper load or extra paperwork or extra work. And yet you didn't get that thank you. You didn't get the reward. It's not paying off. It will now. It will going forward. But if you haven't been doing any of those things, if you've been booking off days more than you've been showing up, and when you show up, you're not really there anyways, and everybody's kind of carrying the load for you, or you give the minimum required in order to get that paycheck each week, this is where you're going to have to start giving. So if you have been doing the work, if you have been applying yourself, if you have been pushing yourself to take that extra step over and over again, and yet it seems like nobody else is watching, nobody else cares, there's no promotions opening up at work, this is where all of a sudden that door opens for you. And if you're not at that point and you have been slacking a little bit, this is the time to step up your game so that you reap the rewards going forward when this energy comes around again. For love and relationships, we have the Star. Now, new moons are very much about love and relationships, the relationship and love we have for ourselves and for other people in our lives. And this opens up the path to deepening relationships, starting new relationships that are sustainable, that are long-term, where you are going to learn and grow from each other. This could be, yes, in work. This could be in the community. This could be in the home. This could be that somebody special. The people that you love most. And the new people that will come in. Maybe this is the time when you realize that you've always wanted to join this group, and now you go and join this group and you meet a whole group of people that are just wonderful and like-minded, and you start to bridge these new relationships. This is where we see the potential for what can be within a relationship. This is taking it to the next step, to a more deepened level. Our spirituality is the Four of Swords. Well, if this is not the strongest message ever, to meditate, to pray, to talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, source, this is the week where you can make that connection. The connection is strong. The connection is there for you. It's waiting for you to start talking. So have those conversations. And yeah, it will seem like you're talking to yourself and that you're just giving yourself the answers. It will. And if you argue with it, ego will step in and be the voice. So be careful about that. Whatever you get as a message, then see how it's doable, see how it's possible. Because it's usually not the words we want to hear. Then ego steps in and says, oh, we could do this instead. And you go, yeah, that's more my ticket. That's exactly what I want to do. And then we follow our ego once again. So meditation, prayer, reflection, get out in nature, ground yourself, some deep breathing. There is so much power in taking that shallow breath of ours and deepening it. Feeling the strength of our body. Understanding where there's stress, listening to our body within those deep breaths. And for health and well-being, look at this, we got the King of Pentacles. This is a time when we should be feeling strong, confident, courageous. This is a time when we feel, our strongest. This is a time when we can get so much creative thought energy on how to grow abundance in our life, of how to grow well-being in our life, but how to grow abundance in all areas of our life. Because when I say abundance, I'm not necessarily talking about money. Abundance may be a rich, wonderful, loving family life, our community life. Richest person in the world is somebody who has great health. Because without your health, you have really nothing. So this is when you can come up with the new ideas. If you are struggling with health matters, this is where you can be enlightened in how to make things better for yourself. Make yourself stronger. But you already come out this whole week being stronger, more capable, more confident. Let's grab a Journey of Love card. Remember, the journey of love is, yes, the love we have for each other, but also the love of ourselves. And seeing the beauty of who we are. Seeing the masterpiece that we were born. That was our birthright. Angel of Jupiter awaken. 6. And 6 is that paternal love. Angel of Jupiter awaken. Awaken your arms. I wait to stop time, savoring each moment for an eternity. Like an angel, you light the room. Your love giving life to the love I've held within. Unbridled and free, our dreams unfold, and we are forever changed. Beloved, within you there is a magnificence, a greatness, and the ability to live bolder, larger, and more exuberantly than you may have ever imagined. Awaken that keen spirit, hungry for adventure and new experience. The angel of Jupiter, the spirit of bold expansion and divine generosity, lives within you. Your spirit cannot be made small, but it must be free. Start now. Feel the endlessness of your own heart. What can be done today to live bigger? A smile? A yes to that offer of adventure? Sharing vulnerability without fear? Taking a step forward into the unknown? Daring to imagine that the divine doesn't just happen to you, it happens through you, as you. Embrace the courage of your own open heart and dare to dream, beloved. The bold divine nature within you is calling you to great things. Now is your time to awaken. This oracle holds the message of guidance for you. You are being given an opportunity that can change your life, and you truly are. The solar eclipse is so strong, so potent. We won't see another one for close to 20 years, a solar eclipse in Pisces. And on top of that, we have so much beautiful energy in Pisces to complement and other things happening in the sky that is complementing this energy for tapping into our own magnificence, our own spirituality, our own beauty, and growing into the magnificence, the masterpiece that we were born to be. This oracle holds a message of guidance for you. You are being given an opportunity that can change your life. Don't hesitate to accept it. If you are acting with more assertiveness, more generosity, more playfulness, and more spiritual authority than usual, this is confirmation that it is coming from a genuine place within you. If you are experiencing some havoc in your life or a sense that things are changing, this oracle comes as affirmation. Yes, there is change. And yes, you are outgrowing what once was. So you will be prepared to receive that which is more suited for your next stage of growth. Until we meet again, Remember, I do love you.